January the 16th. This is a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. I'm wearing my Tampa Bay shirt. Hopefully, we've got a good football game tonight. Hopefully, we get a good win, be able to see the Jaguars and the Bucks moving forward in the playoffs. How much fun would that be? We'll see. Looks like a lovely day for a football game. Here's a live look outside on our Tower Cam network. This is down in the tourist district. Ah, yes, looking quite beautiful to play some golf. It was a little chilly this morning. I'll give you that, but it's not too bad now. Clear, crisp skies overhead, right? Let me take you to downtown Orlando where the skies are clear as well. Other angles of downtown looking beautiful. That one's a little blurry. That one started partying a little too early, I suppose. Let me look over to the Orlando International Airport. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. New Smyrna Beach. Always taking my breath away. You could see the wake of that boat coming on in. Hope he had a wonderful day out on the water. Melbourne, last but not least. Blue sky. Just lovely stuff. Woke up to temperatures this morning in the 20s in some areas. Look where we are now. 66 in Orlando, 68 degrees in the Villages. It's 64 outside in Daytona Beach, and we are at 70 degrees in Palm Bay. It is beautiful. I mean, really, really gorgeous. And you don't have to take my word for it, but first warning live Doppler radar is completely quiet. So what do we have ahead? Well, we know that the weather is going to be gorgeous because it is gorgeous. Sunsets, and little by little, we'll watch a couple of What? Hold on a second. Just a second. Sausage needs to be made. There. This graphic. I don't know why it had all the clouds. Can we try that again? Okay. All right. That looks a little more accurate. Okay, so this evening, sunsets, maybe a few high, thin clouds. It just had the wrong model selected. Mainly clear skies. 59 our 7 o'clock temperature, 55 degrees by 9 o'clock, and will little by little drop off from there. So where do we end up, right? Let's take a look. Tonight's temperatures across Central Florida. 36 degrees in Ocala. You were at 26 this morning. So there's a little bit of a difference, right? 38 in the Villages, 39 degrees in Wildwood, 43 in Orlando, 42 in Sanford, and back over to the Space Coast, 45 in Melbourne. Yeah, it's looking like an absolutely beautiful setup. One thing you're not going to see, I had a couple of people asking, I'm a little worried. What about frost again? This was the scene this morning. I thought it was kind of interesting to revisit. Poor Sean. I know Sean. He's a sweetheart. Your windshield wipers weren't going to work for you there. It did lean into some gorgeous pictures, though. Look at that. I mean, if that doesn't tell you how beautiful the frost was, I don't know what will, right? Yeah. And then, of course, out to LPGA. Many of you saw scenes that looked like this. Dave Kimmy sent this one in. Gorgeous stuff. Yeah. So temperatures are going to be on their way up. Next couple of days, mind you. Let's take a look and see where we're at. If I can load the 7-day. I'll find the button. Here we are. All right. So here's the 7-day forecast. All right. Tomorrow morning, the metro area, we wake up to the 40s, 30s north of town. Nice and cool, but manageable. 79 degrees by Wednesday afternoon, 83 Thursday. Then we look into the kind of the weekend time frame. There's going to be a cold front in the area, but the exacts of that front are not playing out yet. Showers. The computer models are trying to chew on it, and they're not finding exact information. We know there's going to be a cold front. We don't have its 100% kind of confidence on what it's going to do. We know that there's going to be a little bit of a temperature drop. We know there's going to be some showers, but we'll have to wait and see how this all continues to play out. All right, so we're not dialed in 100% yet, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. John's asking if we got the computer fixed. Yeah, for the most part. We had a major power outage at the station, which kind of knocked stuff out. Even this morning, we were troubleshooting the traffic system. So Yeah, not the most fun in the world. All right. Weather whiplash, as you would say, because this morning we woke up to temperatures in the 20s after all. Look at what we're at, though, okay? Yesterday's high temperature, 60. Thursday will be to 82. We're going up, okay? Which then makes you say to yourself, oh, if it's getting warmer, maybe we'll have to track the tropics. Say what? Yeah. You see that near Bermuda? That little spinny guy? What you doing out there, buddy? Water temperatures there are in the upper 70s. No, not quite warm enough for tropical development. But there's a thing there for sure. Now, Hurricane Center did put out a special update today. They said that there's a 0% chance of it becoming a named system. But it's a thing. Now, a couple things to remember here. It's January, for one. But January does, from time to time, yield tropical systems. It has been known to do that. You can kind of see, you can see there's a definite spin there. And it's definitely a warm-ish core. It's not completely cold core. So that's got my attention, too. It definitely had my attention this morning. So, January tropical systems. When does it happen? Last time it happened was 2016. First time on record, you have to go back to the 1930s. There have only been a handful of these things that have happened. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this year, but this is just one of those reminders that tropical systems have happened every month of the year, and January is no exception. So we'll watch. Yeah, we'll watch and just check. One thing I do want to point out, though, is for those of you that follow along in our long-range hurricane forecasting, that puppy has our attention. And if I go back to look, I've been texting with Jeremy Nelson. I see a couple of dates here to look at. In October and in November. Interesting. By the way, our hurricane season forecast comes out March 1st, for what it's worth. All right. Heading out to the attractions for tomorrow. Less frosty to start it. It's going to be gorgeous still. Temperatures climbing into the 60s and 70s. Love that if you're a Universal person, if you're a Disney person. Looks beautiful there as well, right? We'll be into the 70s. So the 7-day forecast kind of revealing the overall setup here. 74 our high temperature, 79 by Wednesday. And then we get some showers late week into the weekend. Okay? All right. Sound good? Sound good. So listen, you got Cam Tran at 4 o'clock. You got Manolfi at 5 o'clock. And then you're stuck with me in the morning. 4:30 sound good? We'll have a date. Which means we'll also do a little coffee talk action. 8 o'clock. It's going to be like 8:01, 8:02 in the morning. Yeah. We'll do it. We'll get together. All right? But it looks really great. Really great. Less chill. A little more thrill for us tomorrow. Mid-70s high temperatures. And then to the 80s midweek. All right? All right. Listen. Be the sunshine. Be the sunshine. Another person's day. I made matzo ball soup for dinner, y'all. Cannot wait to have that. Hope you have a great one. Stay warm, enjoy, and I will see you on TV in the morning, 4:30 a.m. on WESH 2 News Sunrise, and Coffee Talk in these parts here. Does that sound good to you? Chris is asking about record heat. Oh, Chris. You want to talk records? All right, real fast. Temperatures on Thursday are going to be warm. Not quite to record heat, but they'll be in the ballpark. You like how we already had the graphic ready to go? Only at WESH 2, baby. All right, I'll see y'all later.